how I feel today. That's how I feel. I'm about to go to the gym, pay my membership, and get a workout, nice shower. Oh, man. Man, I forgot to buy baby wipes. That's the whole reason I went to Walmart. And I bought water, which I needed too, but I didn't even get the wipes. Didn't even think about it. Mistakes were made, Marshall. Oh, to get paid tomorrow is going to be nice. Try to get this bike fixed. Get the medicine for the dog. Get the dog food. All right, watch out. Move. Come on. Move. Junie is a mess. I'm telling you, I've never seen liberals this bad, bro. I've never seen them just so fucking gone. So defeated. Like, they don't even try to make arguments anymore, bro. They just go, "You're making that up. You're lying. You're fucking you're believing internet trolls." I've never seen them this bad. Like, usually they have an argument, you know. Usually they put up a fight. Like, they ain't even putting up a fight no more, bro. They know they're gonna lose. They know it. They know it. Learn to read between the lines. Learn to really hear what people are saying, because these people, you gotta understand about these people. They're the most dishonest, shittiest people you're ever going to interact with, and they're not going to tell you the truth about nothing. So you got to learn to read between the lines. They have no real attacks against Donald Trump. They have nothing. So they're using fear. They're saying, "Well, remember what this man did, or this man said, or da 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 da." They know that everybody's going to vote Trump, and they're trying to convince you to, you know, think about this, don't do this. They know. The writing's on the wall. They know. I just think they went too far. They fucked the country up too much. And people just can't take it anymore. When I said I'll take my chances with Trump, everything I say has deep meaning behind it. You people are too simple-minded to understand it, but this is the way the country's feeling, I'm telling you. People are feeling like, you know what? I don't really like Trump. I don't like some of the stuff he says. I don't like some of the way he acts, but you know what? I'll take my chances with Trump. Because my life was better when he was president, and I mean, Junie is such an insulting person, bro. He's such a shitty person, the way he talks to poor people. Like, I told him yesterday, I was like, bro, he kept trying to gaslight me about how great the economy was and how great everything was. And I said, bro, when Trump was president, I sat at home all day and streamed and made over $1,000 every month. And I was living off that just fine. Which means, and how was I getting that money? People were sending it to me, which means everybody had money. Everybody was having money. They had disposable income. Biden's president now. Everyone's back to work. Some people are working 2 jobs. Nobody has money. I'm working. Everyone's working. Everyone's just said, fuck it. And he goes, well, hard work's good for you. Junie, that's not the point, brother. That's not the point. Quit being an asshole. Quit being a piece of shit to poor people. These people are so condescending. They're so shitty the way they talk to people. And they wonder why they lose people. They wonder why people go to Trump and never come back. If you said that same thing to a conservative trying to get you to vote Trump, he'd say, well, vote Trump. He's gonna take away if you make tips, he's going to stop taxing your tips. If he's going to get the price of gas down. That's going to get the price of food down. These are practical things that are going to improve your life. Conservatives have real things to say to you. Liberals have nothing. Liberals have nothing. They have no arguments. They have nothing to say. It's fear, 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 fear. Oh, what is Trump going to do to help you? Judy asked me this question yesterday. So, what is Trump going to do? And I gave him some examples. And then an hour later, he goes, "You still haven't answered the question." Yes, I did. See, these people, they are. I've never seen it this bad, bro. These people are like deeply disturbed, and they are capable of God knows what in the future because they're so brainwashed. They're so gone. His mind is gone, bro. Unless he's trolling, his mind is completely fucking gone. It's gone. He's just shilling for a politician. He has no arguments. He has no reason to do it. He can't explain to you why you should vote Kamala. He is just a mess. I've never seen them. They're all like this. All of them have no argument. Usually they have something to say. Nothing. They say things like Biden's better on the border. Biden's better on the economy. It's just complete gaslighting. It's 1984. You're living in it where they're just telling you, don't believe your eyes, don't believe your ears, don't believe what you're living. Believe me. Believe my words. No, man, I'm not believing your words, man. I think we're going to reach a point very soon where we completely stop listening to these people. They're going to be shunned in our society. They're going to be ridiculed and mocked, and they deserve it. Because they've spent the last 8 years speaking to us like we're children, like we're stupid, and I think people's getting real tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I know I ain't the only one tired of these people and how they talk to you and how they act. They do not deserve power. Their candidates do not deserve to win. And they think they're so smart. They're dumb as a rock. I mean, they are dumb. Very dumb. They're not eating animals that's internet trolls made that up. Okay, here's 100 videos. Here's a ton of proof, brother. Here's people being interviewed in the town and all this stuff. Here's all of this. Here's the attorney general coming out. Here's the governor of the state. Here's all of this. That's all internet trolls. It's not, though, brother. It's not. It's real. It's very real. And you sound like the internet troll, quite frankly. You sound like that. You're just so full of shit. I mean, it's coming out of your mouth. As I told him the other day when this story broke, I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but we'll keep an open mind about it like I do everything, and we'll see what happens. Well, that was days ago, and now days later, there's a ton of proof out there. There's a lot of proof to this. So there's police reports, and there's, it was so funny that a few days ago, he said, there's no police reports. Well, now there's police reports. And you know what he said this morning? Anybody can do that. Anybody can file a report. Always moving the goalpost. Always, you know what I'm saying? These people cannot take accountability. They can't just say, you know what, I was wrong. You're right. They can't bring themselves to do it. It's the sign of an immature man. He's a 36-year-old man, and he acts like a 12-year-old boy. He cannot just say he was wrong. It's one of the saddest, most pathetic things I see. These grown-ass adults who can't just acknowledge they're wrong about anything. When literally proven wrong, right to their face, they can't just go, yeah, you got me, I'm wrong, I guess. Can't do it. You all said Trump had a horrible debate. He lost the debate. He did so bad in it. Days later, we find out that everything Trump said was true. It's all backed up by evidence. It's all over social media. He didn't lie about any of it. She lied constantly. The moderators lied for her. These are facts. If you don't like what I'm saying, that's too goddamn bad because it's facts. Everything I've just said is a fact. You cannot dispute it. You cannot prove me wrong. So seethe about it, cope and cry about it. I don't give a fuck because I'm not shutting the fuck up about it. And I don't care what you say, faggot. I don't care. I'm right. I can back up everything I say. You can't. None of you can. and you don't even have nothing to say anymore. You've given up on even trying to say shit. You just talking at y'all's asses now. You just talking out y'all's asses now. And their worst fear, I'm gonna tell you their worst fear. These people are very sick in the head. They need help. Really and truly, they need help. I feel sorry for them because me and Junies have had several discussions, and I told him when Biden won, I said, you're gonna regret this because when the next election comes around, the country's gonna be in such bad shape, and Trump's probably gonna be the nominee. He's probably gonna come back, run again. So you're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna have a rough time in that election. Whatever. You're just mad you lost. I'm not mad I lost. I'm just telling you how it is. When you elect someone, I knew Biden was going to be a failure. I knew, but it's just like I told Junie yesterday. I said I knew there was going to be inflation from the lockdowns. Now, here's the thing about Biden winning. We'll never know. We will never know if inflation would have been this bad without Biden. We'll never know if this is all from the lockdowns. We'll never fucking know. If Trump would have won, Junie would be sitting here right now. First of all, he wouldn't have to worry about Trump because Trump wouldn't be able to run again. By the way, Junie told me yesterday that Trump did not leave power. He did not leave power. Is Junie QAnon? Is he like a QAnon guy? Because QAnon people believe Trump is still the president. I didn't know liberals believe this, but Junie literally told me yesterday that Trump did not leave power. He did not hand over power when he lost. That's news to me because Trump's not in the White House. Trump hasn't been in power for 4 years. I remember Trump left. I remember him leaving. Is he becoming so delusional that now he's trying to say Trump is still in power and Trump is to blame for all this? Like, I don't really know what's going on with these people anymore. The things they say, I'm telling you, the things they say. And you got to remember, I've been talking to these people for 8 years. Every day I talk to them. I argue with them. I used to argue with them every single day. I've never seen it like this. I've never seen it like this. I get that you all don't have my perspective and you all just want to, you all are all fucking losers and we're going to lose anyway. You're all a bunch of pussies. I'm so sick of your fucking, keep your energy away from me. Your faggot ass loser energy put it over there. Put it over there. Because that's not how I'm feeling. Take it over there. I don't see how he loses. Now, I know the country's stupid, but there ain't no damn way we're that stupid. There's no way. There's no way. You got to remember. You got to remember. You have to remember. Trump won. He's won before. This is not like we're living in a world where Trump never won. He won before. He's been the president. And you got to understand, not everybody is a lunatic liberal. Not everybody's like Junie. That's a very small minority of people. That's what you have to understand. A lot of people are normal ass people. They're going to look at Trump's years and Biden's years. They're going to put them side by side. And they're going to say, you know what? Trump years was better for me. I think I want to go back to Trump. Had you bit the bullet back in 2020, voted for Trump, he'd be leaving right now. You'd never have to deal with him again. You would have had 4 years to find a great Democratic candidate to run. You'd be in a much better position right now. You cannot dispute what I just said. You can be mad about it. You can sit there and pretend it's all bullshit. You know I'm right. You know deep down I'm right. You know Kamala Harris is a bad candidate. Every single one of you were saying it before she was nominated. You said you wanted an open convention. You said you were talking about Gavin Newsom. You were talking about by the way, he sucks too. He sucks too. You were talking about all these different people. None of you wanted Kamala. So all you're doing right now is showing everybody else, all the normal people, how crazy you really are, because we're all watching you, and you are just making fools of yourself. We know you don't like Kamala. We know that's not who you wanted. You keep raving about democracy. Well, millions of people voted for Biden. Millions of people went out in the primaries and voted for Joe Biden, even though he's a mess. They still wanted him. I thought this is democracy. Say what you want about Joe Biden, but if the people want him, guess what? That's what the people are going to get. This is how it works. Oh, not in the Democrat Party. That's not how it works. Now let's compare that to Trump. And remember the MAGA people. See, I'm right. You got to understand. The shit I say, I'm right. I told y'all. I told y'all during the primary. I don't know why you all are having a nervous breakdown about this primary. You keep saying Trump is up 60 points. What are you worried about? These MAGA people having a nervous breakdown. What are you worried about? Now, in hindsight, how good does it look? You were wrong, MAGA people. Extreme MAGA people, you were wrong. So you need to take an L too. A lot of you need to just admit that I'm right. You need to start listening to me and quit yapping so goddamn much to me. Quit trying to lecture me and get me to see it your way. Because usually your way is stupid. The Republicans had a primary. So the Republicans now get to come out, and Trump does it all the time. He gets to say, hey, I had a primary. I went through a primary. I had to take on Nikki Haley and DeSantis, all these other people. I mean, the Republicans practice democracy. The Democrats did not. So the Democrats coming out saying they're saving democracy, all this shit. Y'all need to be hitting them on that. Y'all need to be saying, what are you talking about? We had a primary. Y'all didn't. There are so many things to attack these people on. If you all pull your head out of your ass and quit being babies and going, it's going to lose anyway. We're going to lose anyway. Yeah, because of people like you. Weak pussies like you. I'm not even going to vote. I live in Pennsylvania and I don't even care because Trump isn't conservative enough for me. Trump said he'd let a rape victim have an abortion. Yeah. Yeah. You motherfuckers are the dumbest of the dumb. You got all these Republicans that live in these blue states that won't vote Republican. They won't vote Republican. They just won't. They won't. It's pointless. Is it though? Is it though? Is it really pointless? And then the same people want to talk to me all day about, well, you need to vote. I live in a dark red state that's going to vote Trump like fucking 90-10. I mean, what are you talking about? And I'm going to go vote for him this time just because I want to say I did. The only thing that would stop me is if I'm not able to. I got to work or fucking something happens. Shit happens in my life. Sorry. I'm liable to hit a guy going down the road. Shit happens to me. I don't know if you've noticed. We got people that live in swing states you can't even get to go vote Trump. Well, they'll tell you how bad Kamala is, but then they'll say, well, I just can't vote Trump. What's Trump going to do to solve it? What's Trump going to do? Well, Trump had the gas under $2 a gallon when he was president, so there's a start right there. We can pretend that didn't happen. All these people playing pretend like things weren't better when Trump was president. It's all playing pretend. Because their ego is bruised. You got to understand about these people. They got the biggest egos. These people that I'm not voting for anybody. I'm above all of it. No, you're not. You're not smarter than any of us. Because you don't vote. I don't vote for anybody. There may be some elections where that is the way to go. Fuck both of these people. But in this election, the choice is very clear. You have a woman who's going to be a disaster. Now, you live in this country. You live here. So if things get bad, you are affected by it. The price of gas goes up, it's going to affect you. I just don't understand why you wouldn't just vote Trump. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Fuck an ego. Fuck all that. I'm going to vote my interest. I'm going to try to vote for a guy that's, at least saying he's going to try to fix stuff. Kamala says, oh, I'm going to fix it. She's fucking in power right now. That's the problem with her saying all of this. She's already in power. She should be doing something right now. She's not doing anything right now. So why would I trust her? Why would I trust that she's going to solve these problems when these problems started under her? Sorry, liberals, but that's one you're just not going to be able to gaslight us on. You're not going to be able to lie about this. And remember, I want you to go back to those streams I did in 2020. I told you. I said this all the time. I said, you're not going to be able to lie your way out of this mess you're going to put yourself in if you vote for Biden. Here we are. We're here now. We're here now. And you nerds are still trying to lecture me. You don't get to lecture me. You were wrong about everything. Wrong about COVID, wrong about vaccines, wrong about Trump, wrong about Biden. You've been wrong consistently for 8 straight years. I have given you a chance to lecture me. I have listened to you lecture. You have been consistently wrong. Now, I know you won't be able to admit that. You won't be able to admit to yourself that you have been consistently wrong, but that's too goddamn bad. We don't have to live in your fake reality where you're right about everything and somehow you haven't been consistently wrong. We don't have to live in that. We're not going to live in that. Sorry, liberal. We're going to live in reality, actual reality. And in actual reality, you voted for the worst president ever. At least in our lifetime, easily. Easily. When have we ever had a president this incompetent, this clueless and dumb? And when have we ever have? He had record gas prices. Gas has never been more expensive than it was when Biden was president. How did he get the prices down? He started going into the emergency reserves. He fucked things up so bad that he had to, that thing in the wall, break the glass. He had to break the glass and go into the reserves. That's how bad he fucked everything up. And now they're draining our oil reserves, which are there in case of wartime. That's what that's there for. I know, would you look at that? We seem to be about to go into a war. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice, liberal? Ain't that nice? See, y'all motherfuckers can talk and type in that fucking chat all you want. I'm not even reading it because, quite frankly, I don't need to hear no more from you motherfuckers. You can keep trying to pretend you're smarter than me and all that. You ain't smarter than me. I dare a single one of you to get on that Discord or that Twitter space today with your voice and debate me on these topics. Let's see you do it. You ain't got the balls to do it because you know I'd eat you alive. You've seen me do it too many times. You feel safe on that fucking keyboard. Well, let me let you in a little secret. You sound dumb on that keyboard too. All of you are dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Now, I'm dumb too. But see, here's the difference between me and you. I know I'm dumb. You don't know you're dumb. So I'll look into these topics. I'll be looking into shit. You don't. You don't. Your idea of gaining knowledge is turning on the television, listening to some liar tell you lies, and then you regurgitate them. You know how I know that? Because I listen to you motherfuckers talk. You don't think I don't turn the TV on too and hear the same shit? I turn the TV on and hear the same shit. So I turn the TV on, I hear that. Then I come in here and I hear you regurgitate. And I laugh my fucking ass off at how stupid you think I am. That I'm going to fall for that. See, that's your first mistake. Your first mistake is thinking I'm as dumb as I play. That's your first mistake. You'll catch on eventually. my secret weapon is I'm actually open-minded and I'm actually looking for the truth. So if you can convince me live in front of everybody that I'm wrong, I'll admit it. And that's why people watch me. They've seen me do it so many times that they know I'll do it. That's my credibility that I've built for myself. And it's so easy. Just when you're proven wrong and everybody sees it, that's the time to go, damn, I'm wrong. That's the worst time to go, nah, and double down. Because there's literally, this is why they want to debate in DMs. This is why they want to have private conversations. Because when everyone's watching, everyone can see it. Everyone sees, oh, you've been proven wrong and you won't admit it. You're still stuck on bullshit. This is why they're so scared of, that guy on Twitter a couple weeks back wanted to, I swear to God, we got into a Twitter space and he started booting everybody that joined. He's like, no audience, just me and you. And I'm like, why would I sit? That's like me and you calling each other on the phone. I don't know you like that, bro. Why would I do that? I'm not sitting in here in a private. What do I have to gain sitting in here with you? I mean, what's the point? What are we doing? What are we doing? Brother, I already know I'm smarter than you. I already know I know more than you. I don't need to prove nothing to myself. I'm just using you to show everybody how stupid you're. I need to show people just how dumb you all are and how you all have no arguments. So, I can say it all day, but people need to see that, okay, here's one of them. Let's see if he can beat me. Let's see it. You decide. I don't decide. People get to watch it. They get to decide. That's the whole point of a debate. What's the point of us having a private conversation with each other? You know what I mean? Like we're friends or what? I'm not your friend. I don't even know you. You know what I mean? I got friends who I don't ever call on the phone. So if I'm going to sit on the phone and have a private conversation with somebody, I'll call one of my friends up and talk to them. I'm going to sit in a private fucking with some of the gayest shit. Like, what are we doing in here? I'm getting ganged up on. No, you're not. You're a grown-ass man. I can't believe a grown-ass man. First of all, if the facts are on your side and you're a good debater, it don't matter how many motherfuckers they line up. Line up 10 liars. Who gives a shit? Line up 10 liars. What am I afraid of a liar? If I got an audience of people watching and you lie, all I got to do is say, just look up the shit he's saying on Google. Just go look it up. And I'm telling you, he's full of shit. All you got to do is look the shit up. You have a phone in your pocket. You're watching the shit on the phone. This is what these idiots don't seem to understand. And this is why they want to control social media. They want to control the internet because you can literally just look the shit up and realize you're being lied to. They hate the internet. They hate that. That's why they hate fucking Elon. Junie literally told me all those videos you see from Ohio with the fucking people being interviewed on the street, that's all internet trolls. All those people are internet trolls. Brother, do you not hear yourself? How ridiculous you sound. We have videos of them killing geese at the park, ducks at the park. And we have people saying it's happening, going to the city council meeting and talking to the politicians about it. And so everyone's just trolling in the town. You know what I mean? You see how insane you sound? Everyone in town's just trolling. Everyone's just fucking off and everyone's making it up. It's just so fucking silly. You seen that one Democrat, that crazy lady, Williamson, came out. She said, hey, maybe we should believe these people in Ohio. Maybe we should actually listen to these are American citizens and they're voicing their concerns. Maybe we should listen to them. These are not internet trolls. These are people on camera living in the town. These are regular ass people. And it's not just about the animals. There's other stuff going on too with the driving. It's apparently a mess. It's causing a lot of wrecks and it's a mess. And there's other towns too. Now other towns, it's coming out. We're hearing about these other towns. There's a town where they brought all these Haitians in and they stuck them in a school, all their kids in a school. And the school is now, there's majority of the school is Haitians. It's so bad that when an American kid applies to the school, they need a translator because nobody in the fucking place speaks English. They need a translator for the American kids in America. Now, this isn't about racism or none of that. Like I said, if you're still talking about racism, congratulations, you're a child. I don't even want to talk to you, child. Go play in the sandbox or something. Let the adults talk about this because you children have done enough. I won't hear no more from you children and your childish understanding of the world. Please go sit down somewhere. Play your video game or something. We don't need to hear you, bro. Y'all know nothing. This ain't about fucking racism, bro. This is about you cannot take 20,000 people from a radically different culture and shove them in a small town in America and think it's going to work and not cause problems. And yes, you have to put the American citizens first. You know why? Do you know why? Because this is America. What do you call those people that are elected? Representatives. Who do they represent? Oh, us. Not fucking Haitians. Get a fucking grip. I'm telling you, like, Trump's going to win this election. The Democrats are spiraling out of control. Your party is collapsing. I hope you realize that. You have done great damage to your party by everything you've done over the last 4 years. You have spent 4 years proving Donald Trump right in everything he said. That's all you've done for 4 fucking years is make Donald Trump look good. And you think he's not going to win? You got fucking people in Chicago at these meetings with the government officials, black dudes screaming at these people about all these illegals they're bringing in because it's overwhelming the areas. Now, what politician is saying he's going to clean that up? Trump. And I think back to all the debates I've had with you idiots about the border. And I used to get asked this question all the time. Why do you care so much about the border? Well, you should care about the border because look now. Look at your party now. See how the border is a major issue? You see what I was trying to tell you? When you have this unchecked immigration coming in, it's going to begin to cause problems in communities. And that's going to and Democrats are not going to solve these problems. They're going to tell the people, they're going to call the people racist, all these things. Well, then you're going to have to turn to Republicans because the Republicans are treating you like an adult. They're listening to your concerns. They're not talking to you like a child. Hey, don't be racist. Well, I'm not racist. It's just you put 20,000 Haitians in my town and it's like a mess. This doesn't work. Like, this is crazy. If you stuck 20,000 Americans in Haiti, I'm sure there'd be some shit going on. Like, you're taking two very different cultures and smashing them together. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's like the guy in Chicago said. He said, these illegals, they're going to overwhelm us in a matter of years. The way they breed, the way they have children. They don't have children like us. And he's right. These people have children. These people be pumping kids out. And people are starting to realize that. People are starting to get it. They're starting to understand this isn't about racism or hating anybody. I don't hate anybody. But my way of life is under attack. Like the way I live my life in America, these people live a totally different way. And they're going to come here and they're going to have children. Way more than I'm going to have. And pretty soon, My God, there's going to be more of them than us. And then we're going to be the minority in our own country. Blacks are getting it. Whites are getting it. Everybody's getting it. Blacks in America don't live like that. They don't live like that either. So that's why you're starting to see more black people going, what the fuck is going on? Because thank Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott, who sent all these illegals to these sanctuary cities. They made, because before, they were just virtue signaling. This is what, sanctuary cities is when virtue signaling goes wrong. It was all about virtue signaling. They didn't have any illegals coming. So they could just say that, right? Oh, we welcome illegals. But none of them was coming. So then DeSantis and Abbott started sending them. They said, here, you want them? Here you go. Now there's so many of them. It's not virtue signaling anymore. Now you have to actually practice what you preach. Here you go. Now we're going to find out if you really care about these people or if it's all talk. Guess what? It was all talk. It was all talk. All talk. And they're in bad shape because now people who normally vote Democrat are going, what the fuck is all this? This is nuts. And yes, those people are going to vote Trump. What choice do they have? He's the only candidate saying he will deport these people. He is saying, I'll just get rid of them. I'll take them, send them back home. It's the most practical solution. Democrats are like, well, we'll figure it out. Well, nah, I don't want to figure it out. Get them out of here. Add to that. So let's say you live in these areas with all these illegals. Now you've got to deal with that. And yes, that comes with a list of problems. I'm sorry if your little weak, childish mind can't handle that. It's racist. We'll call it racist then. I don't give a fuck. It causes problems. So not only do you got to deal with the illegals and that shit, the prices are through the roof. Oh my God, you got to deal with that. If you're a young man, you're thinking about these wars. Am I going to be drafted? What is going to happen with these wars? You got to be thinking about that if you're in your 20s, because it can happen. It's just a lot of stress. It's a lot of shit you just didn't have to think about under Trump. And now Biden has come. There's all these problems. What are you going to do? You're going to vote for 4 more years of it? Do you know how crazy you have to be to vote for 4 more years of it? Do you know how insane you gotta be to say, fuck it, I'm gonna do 4 more years of this because I hate Trump so fucking much? I just don't think people hate Trump that much as you think they do because you watch TV all day. I just don't buy it. I think there's a lot of people who are just, they don't want to listen to Trump talk, but yeah, they got to be smart about this. They can't take no more of this. Life is short, man. You going to spend 4 more years suffering like this? Why? For what? You know, when I say that to these people, they have no answer. They have nothing to say. You know what they say? Well, how do you know Trump's going to fix everything? Yeah, I'll take my chances with Trump. You all never respond with, Kamala's got a plan, and she's going to do this, this, and that. You don't have anything to say. You just try to put doubt in my mind about Trump. That's all you do. It's so funny. It's well, how do you think? You think Trump's going to solve it? Maybe not, but I'll take my chances with Trump. Simple as that. There's really nothing else to say about it. I'll take my chances with Donald Trump. That's the best chance I got, I feel, because Kamala is going to be more of the same, and I don't want more of the same. So, and why wouldn't I be hopeful about President Trump? When he was president, things were better. So why wouldn't I be hopeful? You know what I mean? Everything is based in reality for me. This is all based in reality. It's all based in facts. I can I can point to things. I can say, well, he was president before, and look how much better that was. You can't point to anything to back up Kamala. You can't point to nothing. She's in power right now. No, actually, Joe Biden's in power. Well, you told me Joe Biden did a good job. You told me Biden had the best economy ever. You told me Biden was great. Now suddenly he sucks and Kamala needs to fix everything. You guys are a real mess. You guys are a mess right now. I feel sorry for you. I honestly do. I feel sorry for you. I know you're not enjoying this election. I know you're not. I know you don't like that you've lost control of social media. I know you hate it. You hate it. Because it makes it so much harder. It makes it so much harder to lie. It's like trying to lie to your girlfriend, but she's got every text message that goes to your phone. A copy of it hits her phone. She's got your location turned on. You just can't, you know what I mean? You can't lie. You can't really... Look at this stuff like I try to tell Junie, like, is this how you treat your wife? Is this how you speak to your wife? Like, come on, man. Stop gaslighting and lying like this, bro. This is not a good look for a man to be acting like this. And I just wonder, do you do this in your relationship? I'm not even trying to be a dick, but is this how you treat your wife? Is this how you treat your family members and friends in real life? Like, Jesus Christ, man, learn how to talk to people. You talk to people like shit. Y'all got to quit talking to people like they're stupid. You've got to quit doing that. Because here's the reality. You guys are really stupid. So, you ain't got no right to be talking to people like they're dumb. You're dumb as fuck. Got no right. I mean, you see this guy in here trying to gaslight about the economy. It's sad, man. Even Kamala Harris is admitting the economy's bad. She comes out and says she's going to fix everything. Fix what? According to this guy in the comment section, things have never been better. Man, dude. It's not going to work, brother. It's not going to work. Like, you can't even get mad at idiots like you anymore. I just laugh at you guys. Like, you're so pathetic. I just look at you and go, man, look at you. Look at you. You guys made your bed and you need to lie in it, brother. Just like blaming Trump for COVID. Like, you made your bed, blaming Trump for lockdowns and shit. You made your bed, brother, lie in it. You talked mad shit to us during COVID. Go ahead and lie in that bed you made for yourself and hush. Don't try to pass the buck off to Trump, motherfucker. We remember you motherfuckers mouthing off the whole time. We remember. I certainly do. You reap what you sow in life, and you guys have sowed a lot. So just own it, man. Take accountability. Change, be better. If you lose, if you win, I guess keep going, it's working. But if you lose, it's time to go back to the drawing board. It's time to really assess the Democratic Party and assess the behavior. And I'm telling you one of the major problems of Democrats is the way they talk to people. There is some video, there's some woman. She makes these videos on TikTok. It's like I know you all have seen her. She talks like a teacher or something. She's like, now Claire, you know what I mean? You've seen this woman. She's like, we're going to use our inside voice today. That's how Democrats talk to voters. that's how they see you as children. And they might be right. I mean, the way y'all act. But this is why people like me cannot get behind Democrats, because I am not a child. I don't think like a child. I'm not a kid. So don't talk to me like I'm a kid. Don't talk to me like I'm some dumb 12-year-old. I've lived a life. I know a thing or two about life. I'm not some naive kid. So when you're talking to me, like some people like it. I mean, you'll say things to them and they'll be like, oh, come on. You'll be like, what do you mean, come on? That's common sense. What are you talking about? He's like, Dick Cheney endorsed Kamala because that shows you the threat of Trump. I go, no, it's the threat to the military industrial complex. Oh, come on. What do you mean, come on? You don't know about the military industrial. How old are you? I'm fucking 36 years old. Don't know about the military industrial complex. I mean, these people act like there's no reason to vote for Trump. There's endless reasons to vote for Trump. We could go on all day about why to vote for Trump. You don't want to know the number one reason? Because people like Dick Cheney don't want him in there. Warmongers like Dick Cheney don't want Trump in there. That's all I need to see. When Trump was president, we didn't see Ukraine. We didn't see all this with Israel. We didn't see all this shit going on. They wasn't eating geese at the park. They wasn't abducting your pets. See, they're trying to say that they're only killing the geese. That it's so funny. It's so funny, and I'm gonna tell you this: if you're one of these people that's doubting this story about them eating animals, I'm telling you right now, it's probably very true. And in about 2 weeks, we're all gonna know it's true. And it's, in fact, I think it's going to be even more disturbing than we even can imagine. Because right now, I've been watching it play out very closely. So it started with they're killing cats and geese at the park and ducks at the pond, at the park and everything. And then turned around and the liberals said none of it's happening. It's all made up. Well, now I see liberals going, okay, so yeah, they might be eating ducks and geese. But so what? The white people kill geese in the wilderness, so what's the big deal? Why can't you go down to the park? And it's like Jesse Lee Peterson said, the ducks at the park are there for beauty. When you're walking around at the park, you see the ducks, you go, oh, look at the ducks. That's what they're there for. They're not there to eat. It really comes down to a simple question. Do you want to live in a civilized society or not? Do you want to live in a society where people go down to the park and take the ducks out of the pond and break their fucking necks and take them and cook them? Is that the society you want to live in? And I don't think people want to live in that. Why do you want to import these people from these countries that live like this? How do you think they're going to come here and live? Why don't we, however their country has, unless we went over there and bombed the fuck out of them and did that to them, we don't need to be worried about it, bro. And if we'd stop bombing everybody, we stop creating these situations. Tell the Clintons to deal with Haiti. They're the ones that went over there and fucking fucked them up and took all their money and shit. Go ask the Haitians how they feel about the Clintons. I mean, you people are stupid, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, this guy's in Germany. Tell us about Germany. Duck wants you to, Duck, you might be onto something. Maybe this is how we deal with the wild pit bulls running the neighborhoods, killing children. We send the Haitians after them. See, Duck's coming up with a plan to deal with. He's got these Haitians here. Let's use them to our advantage. Send them out to wrangle up these wild pit bulls, mauling people in the streets. Good plan, I say. I've heard worse. Dude, I gotta go back to the gym. God, I need that daily exercise. Keeps the body strong. Let's go down there and pay them motherfuckers. We'll go see Beetlejuice 2 this weekend. Your thoughts on Beetlejuice 2? Motherfuckers are so young, probably never seen Beetlejuice 1. Tell us about Germany. What's going on over there? Junie won't. I mean, he's scared. Like, he got in that Spaces the other day, but if you go listen to that space, just listen to it. I mean, the shit he says is silly. He's like, Biden has been better than Trump on the border. Dude, what are you talking? Like, come on, man. Like, everything these people say, like, I may not know the ins and outs of it, but I know enough to know they're full of shit. And I know that if I look into the topic deeply, I'm going to find they're lying to me. Every single time it's like that. So that's where I'm at with these people. I don't believe a word they say unless they got undeniable evidence. Like, you got to have a lot of proof. Because I can't fucking just take their word for it, because I've done it too many times. Everything I've looked into that he's ever told me, it turned out to be bullshit. Yeah, they're pushing the Russia stuff. They're laying the groundwork that they're going to lose. I think they're going to lose. I just don't see how. You got to be a fucking retard to vote for 4 more years of this. And I think on the internet, you got people that troll. You got people that, not all these people on the internet saying they're voting for Kamala are actually voting for Kamala. Some of them are just fucking trying to rile people up. I just think her support is fake. I just think it's not there. There's not a lot of people with her. And you still got people acting like they're not eating the animals out there when there's tons of evidence of it. It's just funny to me. You guys are making a fool of yourself. The Attorney General came out and said it's happening. The governor said it's happening. Well, of course, the Republican governor would say it's happening. I mean, okay, that's going to be your argument, all right. That's what you're going with. I told you the other day, I said, I don't know if it's happening or not, but people are talking about it. Well, that was like 2 days ago. There's been 2 days worth of evidence posted all over social media. Like, everyone in the town's just making it up. One dude said he saw a dude with like 20 ducks in the back of the car. I guess he made it up. I know how this all plays out, though. Like, in a week, there's going to be so much evidence that none of you are going to be able to dispute it. And then you'll just move on from it and quit talking about it. That's what liberals do. I mean, if my hotspot was working, I'd play you all these videos. There's tons of them. It's so funny what this guy's trying to be funny and cute, but he's just making a fool of himself because he's like, well, I heard somebody say it, so that makes it true. Okay, well, I'll hit you back with your same logic. You heard liberals say it's not happening, so that means it's not. Like, we can play this game all day, brother. I got more proof that it's happening than you have that it's not. Now, if you can prove that it's not happening, I'm all ears. But I mean, there is proof that it's happening. There's witnesses. There's videos. There's literally videos of these motherfuckers holding birds and shit. Like, there's a video of a woman eating a cat. If you look into Haiti, like if you actually take the time to learn about the country of Haiti and how those people live, there's tons of documentaries on it. You can learn about Haiti. People in Haiti are very poor and they eat animals. They eat whatever because they're poor and hungry. So you have to understand that, like, these people are being brought here and dropped off in this town, and this is how they live, bro. This is how they live in their country. They would go, if they saw a duck, they'd kill it and eat it. Because they're in like a survival type of situation. You know how you watch Survival Man? This is how think of if you had to live like that every day. Like, you woke up and you couldn't go to the store. You couldn't go to Wendy's. You had to go kill a duck or a wild animal out in the wilderness and eat it. Okay, well, that's how you live. To them, it's a normal thing. Another thing that goes on in Haiti is voodoo. Junie got very upset that I brought this up, but once again, he's showing his lack of knowledge. That's not my problem that he's uneducated on the country of Haiti. Yes, voodoo is very big in Haiti. They sacrifice animals. This is a reality. This is just a reality. They've been making documentaries and writing books and stuff on this shit for years, brother. This is not new. We've known about this. Now, suddenly it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. No, it exists. All these people just came to this small town in America, and overnight they became Americans and they renounced their old ways. Come on, bro. Come on. That's not how it works. Not how it works. So when you know about how they do things in Haiti, and you hear these stories, it's believable. And you've got video of people, you've got witnesses. Obviously, there's a problem in this town. I guess they're all just making it up. I guess they're all just making it up. All fake. No, the Attorney General said it's happening. I retweeted all the stuff last night. that came out. Y'all are bad at this. You bore me. But just know if you lose the election, this is why. Like, gotta quit lying. Like, just because you go, oh, that's all made up. Well, you got to do a little bit more than that to debunk stuff, you know? You can't just go, nah, it's all made up. And then the people in the town are like, nah, I've seen it. It's happening. And the dude's walking around town interviewing random motherfucking people, and they're all saying, yeah, I've seen it. How many motherfuckers you need to see it? How many witnesses do we need that a motherfucker murdered somebody before you believe he murdered somebody? You got 50 people going, I seen the video. And then we got video of you murdering the guy. We got, how much evidence do we need? People just went down to the city council, different people, and all said the same thing. It's just all fake. It's all made up. They're just doing it to troll. They're all internet trolls. They're all Alex Stein. They all got YouTube channels and they're trying to get famous, and it's all made up. And you look at some of these people, and you look at them and you say, that guy is not no internet troll. That's just some old country dude, and he's seeing this shit, and he's just like, what the fuck is all this shit? He don't live like this. This is weird. It's not some dude with a YouTube channel. I can assure you, he probably don't even fucking... He was just down at the park, and, he saw this shit. He's like, what the fuck? And apparently the Haitians can't drive cars well. They're wrecking and crashing into people's houses and crashing into people's cars. Some woman was killed, and her daughter was crying or something on at the city council. There's a lot of shit going on. Now, why should these American people have to deal with this? You know what I mean? Like, why are these politicians putting these people through this? It shouldn't even be happening. Shouldn't be happening. It's not about racism or any of that nonsense. That's childish. It's just about, like, what the fuck, man? I live here. I pay taxes. What the fuck, What the fuck are you doing? Just dropped all these people in my neighborhood and they're fucking everything up. What is going on? People have every right to get pissed off. It's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. Shouldn't be happening. And if you lose, that's why that type of shit. A total disrespect for the American voter. Just fuck you. We'll do what we want. Fuck your community. Fuck everything. Here. If you vote for that, you're an idiot. If you vote for people that have no respect for you, and you keep telling me, well, Trump don't care about you, he don't have respect for me. Trump ain't gonna drop 20,000 Haitians in my neighborhood. So, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. First of all, I'm not a child. I don't think any of them care about me. They don't even know who the fuck I am. But one of them has better policies for me than the other. Those policies will be better for me in my life. What do I gain? What do I gain from 20,000 Haitians showing up in the neighborhood? How does that help me? How does it help me to put 20, 30, 40, 50,000 foreigners in my community that will take jobs from me, take things from me? That's how it works. You put all these people, they ain't supposed to be here. So they show up, and then it's like, well, they got to work. They got to eat. They got to do. They're taking up resources that's supposed to be for you, for Americans. See, it's one thing to let a few people in. Now you got a few people show up. No big deal. This guy's from Guatemala and he works here. He's cool. He don't cause no problems. We don't mind him. Just one guy or two guys or whatever. Tens of thousands of motherfuckers all at once is like, whoa, what have we done? What is all this? Because it's going to cause a massive change in the area. How can it not? Especially when you're bringing in people from a radically different way of life, radically different culture than ours. Of course, you're going to notice some changes. Shit's going to change. Now, as an American, why do I want to? I don't want to put up with that. I got enough to put up with. I don't want to deal with that. Why? Who says I have to deal with that? By the way, who the fuck? I didn't sign up for that. So why would I vote for someone that's going to sign me up for all this bullshit that I don't want to fucking deal with? We got to fund Ukraine. We got to help. It's the same shit. I don't want. I don't want to get involved in this war with Russia shit. I don't want to do any of this. Why are we involved in this? Why are we in like a proxy war with Russia? What the fucking? What are we doing? It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. Next thing you know, they'll be wanting you to go fight the goddamn war. Who the fuck wants to do that? You want to go fight it? You want to be out there in the field with these drones buzzing around? You see these videos? You want to fight these drones in the field? I doubt all that's going on from a few videos. I mean, give me a break. Enough. You need a break, brother. Talking about a look you saying the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Take 30 and relax. Typing goddamn novels. I'm done with you people denying reality. So if you're going to sit in my chat room and deny... I doubt that's happening. It's obviously happening. They're all just making it up. Why would they make it up? What the fuck? Why? What's the motive with that everybody in the town would make it up? If these Haitians showed up in the community and made it better, you think everyone would have a problem with them being there? No. If everything became better. They don't know how to drive. They're eating the ducks at the park. They're eating the cats. The government is giving them money out the ass. And you got poor Americans going, well, God, why can't I get thousands of dollars a month? What's going on? What the hell? Of course people are pissed off about it. Why wouldn't they be? You're taking their tax dollars and giving them to these people who ain't even supposed to be here. It's madness. Madness. And I've heard from all of you, I'll destroy you in debate. I've never seen one of you destroy me in anything. And based on the things I've read you type, and I've read maybe 1% of it, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm bored with it. As I said the other day, I'm just going to start banning you all. I'm bored with it. You all have no arguments, no talking points anymore. It's just denial of reality. 20,000 people is a lot, but I doubt they're causing problems. Yeah, they're not causing no problems. They're not causing any issues. No, not at all.